Welcome to the NFL Week 5 tipping selections, but before we jump into those, let's have a quick look at how we did in Week 4. Essentially, we had 5 fun action bets, those being the Bills, Lions, Chargers, Commanders, and Packers. We got 2 wins there, a push and 2 losses. The Commanders were at a much reduced stake there of $10, but a slight loss there on the fun action bets. And our main bets, which are the ones if you want to follow the profitable tips, are the safe bets. These ones should be long-term profitable within the market. We had both the Bills and the Lions. Both of those were winning bets. The Bills at $1.09, meaning we won $90 on the $1,000 outlay. And the Lions were $1.20, meaning we won $200 on the $1,000 outlay. There's no shame in backing those that are very likely to win, providing you are getting odds above their actual chances. So if we look at our profit loss record so far, the action bets are pretty much break even after 25 bets. We've had 15 wins, almost $2,000 outlay, and profit there's $5. They are just the fun bets. They're the ones that don't quite meet the criteria. But if you want to have a bit of a bet on the game, we just put $100 on just to have a bit of fun, or $10 in the extreme cases where we're looking at upsets and things like that. Our safe bets, we have had 7 bets so far. 6 of those have won, so we have lost one of those, which was the Packers. We're still in profit there, even after having one loss on the 7 bets. So we have outlaid $7,000, but we are just in profit there of $90. So if you look, we've got the 2 bets. We have to have a look at what the bets are for this week. I think it's 2 or 3. Providing we hit those, we could be running at about a 4 or 5% profit off the outlay. So let's see how we go this week, but overall still in profit both for the action bets and the safe bets. So let's go through the games. We've got the 49ers versus the Rams. I've got the Rams by 2. They are the favourites there at $1.37, way too short to be a bet. We've got the Vikings versus the Browns. I've got the Vikings by 8. The market also believes the Vikings should win there at $1.58. Probably not bad at those odds, given I've got them by 8. The Cowboys versus Jets. We have the Cowboys by 3, $1.77. That's probably about right for the odds. Broncos versus Eagles. I've got the Eagles by 3. $1.52 is way too short on the Eagles. In that game, you can see I've got Cowboys by 3, and you're getting $1.77 and Eagles $1.52. Which one would you prefer to be on, given they likely have the same chance of winning based on the ratings? Obviously, the higher odds. Let's have a look at the Texans versus Ravens. I have the Ravens by 4. They are an upset there. They are paying more than $2, so might be worth a bet on the Ravens. The Raiders versus the Colts. I have the Colts by 5. They're a solid favourite at $1.35. The Dolphins versus Panthers. I have the Panthers by 1. That would be an upset against the Dolphins, only slightly, but it is a 50-50 game. That may be worth a bet at the $2.06. The Giants versus Saints. I have the Giants by 2. Again, that's an upset at $2.18. Will be interesting to see how they go in that game. But again, $2.18 versus $1.83. It's pretty much a toss-up. One team's winning 6 games out of 10. The other's winning 4 out of 10. Tampa Bay Buccaneers versus the Seattle Seahawks. I have the Bucks by 1. They are, again, another upset there at $2.68, so it'll be interesting to see how they go in that game. The Titans versus the Cardinals. I have the Cardinals by 6. That does meet the favourites there. $1.26 it's likely worth a bet, but that's pretty short odds. I don't think it will be a safe bet. And we've got the Lions versus the Bengals. The Lions by 10. They're $1.21. That will definitely be a bet against the Bengals. Last 3 games, we've got the Commanders versus the Chargers. I have the Chargers by 1. They are the favourites there, but way too short at $1.68. The Patriots versus the Bills. I've got the Bills by 9. They are $1.28. They're probably still worth a bet given we do have them rated by more than a major score with a touchdown. So likely be a bet there on the Bills. And the Chiefs versus the Jaguars. I've got the Chiefs by 6. They are the favourites there at $1.57. So let's jump into what the actual picks are for the week. And you will see here we've got essentially a few bets. We've got the Cardinals money line at $1.26 for $100. The Lions money line at $1.21 for $100. The Bills money line at $1.28 for $100. The Vikings money line $1.58. We're only putting that one on for 10, and the Ravens money line at $2.12 is for $10 as well. So these have all exceeded their expectation. I've aligned them using a few checks and balances. And if you're looking to have some fun bets, these ones should be okay, but they are not the major bets. So our major bets are the Lions to win at $1.21 for $1,000, and the Bills on the money line for $1.28 for $1,000. Now, this video is going out a little bit later than it normally would. I did get these lines earlier in the week when I placed the bets. So these were the odds that I was able to get. They may not still be available. So if they are not available, you pretty much don't want to be taking the bets. You need to be getting the same odds. Otherwise, following the same bets I put in, you will just end up losing. If you're getting $1.15 about the Lions or $1.20 about the Bills, at the end of the season, I'm going to have picked up just those few extra cents per game. And that is the difference between making a good profit or being break even or a loss. So you're looking for at least these odds, and they were available earlier in the week. And apologies for getting this out so late in the week. But hopefully this helps you at least see what my ratings are and how the bets are going. Keep an eye out for the other videos I put up. I've got cricket at the moment. I've put up an NRL Grand Final video this week. So going forward, there will definitely be NFL videos and cricket videos over the summer, the Australian summer that is. It'll be the American winter. And let's see how we go. I will try to get up some other videos, maybe around some case studies that I'm currently conducting, like I did the 101 case study. But we'll see how it goes. It's a lot of work to put together those videos. Okay, gonna leave it there. Thanks for watching to this point. If you did get this far, good luck if you are having a bet, and hopefully we get some wins. Thanks for watching.